Hey, what's up guys, Thomas Roger here. In today's video I'm going to show you guys the CDs that Ed Sheeran has collaborated on. I've done a video like this a year ago, that link will be in the description of this video. Almost a year ago I did that video and that collection was so small, but now it's grown a bit more and here we are pretty much almost a year later. And yeah, showing off you guys the albums what Ed's collaborated on, not number 5, number 6, other albums that Ed has featured on. And I'm going to show you guys now, and let's get on with the video. First, what one is Slick's Volume Down 2, which features Without You featuring Ed Sheeran. This is pretty much Ed's first ever collab on someone else's album. This was 2008. Rough Squad. Slick's Down Volume 2, Without You featuring Ed Sheeran, if you can see that there. Without You featuring Ed Sheeran. And also, that is Ed's first collab on a CD. I got 2 copies of it. I'm not that mad. I am mad. Yes, I got 2 copies of it. Slick's Down Volume 2, 2 copies of it in my collection, which I am proud owner of. This is Ed's first ever collab on someone else's album and work back in 2008, which is amazing to think about. You know, I think it talks about this on an SBTV documentary where he was like MySpacing and Slick's from Rough Squad, Without You featuring Ed Sheeran. They've got another collab called Can I Get One More Chance? But on here is Without You, and I couldn't really find that one. Honestly, I think it's just online. I'm not too sure. Slick's Down Volume 2, Without You featuring Ed Sheeran. This is pretty much Ed's first ever collab. The next one is, a few years down the line, is The Collective Teardrop, which features a whole bunch of artists for children in need, such artists as Rich32, Ed Sheeran, you can see Ed there, Ed Sheeran, Labyrinth, Talisa, Tinchy Strider, Rizzle Kicks, Miss Dynamite, Chipmunk, and Miss Brat and Dot Roy. Like some of the biggest names back 10 years ago, like Talisa, Tinchy Strider, Rizzle Kicks, Dot Roy, all on this song right here. Phenomenal right there. Ed Sheeran right there as well. I love this song a lot, and I don't think many people have this in a collection. I'm not too sure. Labyrinth, Talisa, Rizzle Kicks, Tinchy Strider, those were the OG days of 10 years ago, where it was massive in the UK, but you don't really hear of them anymore. Like Ed Sheeran on the actual cover and the single CD right there. I'll tell you a little story about this. I ordered this from Amazon a good few years. I think it was 2019 or something. It took a long time for it to arrive, and yes, I had The Collective Teardrop for children in need. Children in need, guys. Good charity there, which happens every year in November. Next one is Rich32, Hush Little Baby, featuring Ed Sheeran, right there, and it's a promo CD, yeah. Rich32, Hush Little Baby, featuring Ed Sheeran. Impact date the 27th of May 2012, where Slick's Down Volume 2 was 2008. The Collective Teardrop was 2011. This is 2012. Yes, pretty much still in the Plus era with Ed's collabs on other people's projects. This is only a single CD. I don't have the album, which, you know, I do have Devlin's single CD and his album of, I'll show you that in a minute. Rich32, Hush Little Baby, featuring Ed Sheeran with 7 tracks right there on the promo CD. Love that a lot. The next one is Chris Smiles, The Difficult Second Album, which features Ed doesn't feature on one song but 2 songs, which Ed features on Pissed with Pie, featuring Ed Sheeran, and Charity Song, featuring everybody from the album. Like Pissed with Pie, which is a drunk remix. Pissed with Pie. This features a lot of artists, like Pixlot, Rizzle Kicks, Ollie Murs, Gary Barlow, Weird Al Yankovic, Robbie Williams, James Corden, Ed Sheeran, Roy Walker, Susanna Miss G, everybody. Chris Smiles, The Difficult Second Album. I'm going to show you guys something. Look who that is on the An unseen picture of Ed right there on the I love it a lot. I think Ed on the guitar. I think there's another picture of Ed in here, I'm not sure. Yes, there is. Ed and Chris Moyles there. And I think James Corden and Chris Moyles there as well. But Ed and Chris Moyles there. Love it a lot. Yeah, mate. Chris Moyles and Ed Sheeran. Pissed with Pie and Charity Song. On this CD right here. So yeah, the next CD is Devlin featuring Ed Sheeran on Watchtower, produced by Labyrinth. But this was a sample of Jimi Hendrix's Watchtower as well, and Bob Dylan did a song of Watchtower as well. And then Ed Sheeran and Devlin did a song called, well, it's a sample of it. Yeah, Watchtower right here. And also the actual CD album as well by Devlin. I think I got this first and then this. I know this is pretty rare because, yeah, this single CD right here. Ed Sheeran featuring Devlin. All Along the Watchtower featuring Ed Sheeran, Devlin on here as well. Here we go. Love it a lot. I love it. There must come some kind of way out of here. The next one is the last one from the Plus era. Is Taylor Swift, Everything Has Changed. The release date of the single was the 15th of July. You can see right there. And I cannot wait until Red Taylor's version, which, you know, I don't have in my cut, which I've already might have pre-ordered, because it has an unreleased Ed Sheeran and Taylor Swift collaboration on there called Run, and the re-recorded version of Everything Has Changed, which is coming on Red Taylor's version, coming the 12th of November, and I am so excited for Red Taylor's version because of the unreleased song called Run, and the re-recording of Everything Has Changed, which will perfectly fit in my collab CDs collection. Yeah, of people. Yeah, and it says a little story here. Taylor Swift personally asked Ed Sheeran to join her as a support act on her current US Red Tour that includes 66 shows, 13 stadiums, and 47 countries. 47 cities, sorry. The pair met when penning new single Everything Has Changed on Taylor's trampoline in her backyard and have become firm friends since. A little story there. Well, they actually wrote Run the first time they met, I think. Run, the unreleased collaboration by Ed Sheeran and Taylor Swift, coming November 12th, which I cannot wait on Red Taylor's version. And yeah, we're going on to the multiply era now. Multiply era, we have got, firstly, it's Christina Perri's album, which features Be My Forever, featuring Ed Sheeran. It's such an upbeat song. Be my forever, be my forever, be my forever. I love you forever. Love you forever, be my forever. Track number 3, yeah. Track 3, Be My Forever, featuring Ed Sheeran. Right there, I love it a lot. Christine Perri and Ed Sheeran. Hoodie Allen. It says it on the sticker. I think this might be why I haven't took the cape wrapping off. Includes All About It, featuring Ed Sheeran. Right there. I got soul, I awkward, top my, cause I'm all about it, baby. It says right there, and track number 1, 2, 3, I don't know, All About It featuring Ed Sheeran on there, which I love a lot. Yeah. Hoodie Allen featuring Ed Sheeran, All About It, baby. And then we've got Band-Aid 30, Do They Know It's Christmas right here, which Ed has a couple of lines in it, and which I love a lot. And in the music video, he's on the music video as well. This features all of the Band-Aids, and the reason why I got this, well, it's still wrapped. I've got, I think I got it in 2018, and I still haven't bloody opened it. I'm like, okay, fine. Band-Aid 30, buy the song Stop the Virus. Yeah, Band-Aid got Band-Aid 1, Band-Aid 2, Band-Aid 20, and Band-Aid 30. If the disc would move, here we go, Band-Aid 30, which features Ed Sheeran vocals right there, and also One Direction vocals as well. I love it a lot. Do they know? It's October! So the next CD is The Long Way Home, by Crepton Conan, I believe. Yeah, Clapton, Conan. Yeah. Yeah, it must be. And it features Dreams featuring Ed Sheeran. Yeah. Where is it? Dreams featuring Ed Sheeran, Clapton, Conan, The Long Way Home, Dreams featuring Ed Sheeran. Love this song a lot. Yes, and the next song is Tori Kelly's The Unbreakable Smile, which features I Was Made for Loving You featuring Ed Sheeran. And I think this is one of Ed's most best songs, which he had to give away. But Ed features on it, which does make it's a beautiful song. I was made for loving you. Ah, you can see me. But it's track 7. I was made for loving you. Hold me close to the night. Let me go. I'll be alright. Tori Kelly. I was made for loving you, featuring Ed Sheeran. Such a beautiful song right there. It would go with The Weeknd. The Weeknd's album. Dark Times featuring Ed Sheeran. I think this album's called The Beauty Behind the Darkness. Yeah, which features Ed Sheeran. Dark Times featuring Ed Sheeran. I love the song a lot. In my dark times. And like this, I think this song is so underrated because Ed Sheeran, The Weeknd are massive, but I don't think many people talk about this song. Maybe it was because it wasn't a single, because the singles from this album was I Can't Feel My Face, The Hills, yeah, earned it as well. But Dark Times was never a single. I think that's why this song is pretty underrated in my opinion. Dark Times featuring The Weeknd. Dark Times featuring Ed Sheeran. Yes, The Weeknd's. It was The Weeknd's year last year with like Blinding Lights, Save Your Tears, and all that. I like The Weeknd's music as well. Like, yeah, love The Weeknd and I love Ed Sheeran. They need to do another song together, I think, which will be Billboard #1, maybe, and UK #1 as well. Dark Times featuring Ed Sheeran, I love it a lot. Wow. Macklemore, Growing Up, featuring Ed Sheeran as like a little poster reel, which I love. Growing Up featuring I'll Be Patient, one more month, you wrap your fingers round my thumb, times are changing, I know. Yeah, it's a seed easy. I love it a lot. Yes. If I'm still growing up. Yeah, Growing Up featuring Ed Sheeran, which has it on this little poster here. Growing Up featuring Ed Sheeran. Love it a lot. This Unruly Mess I've Made. Yes. Macklemore and Ryan Lewis. Yes, mate. Alright. Lay It All On Me featuring Ed Sheeran right here. Rudimental featuring Ed Sheeran. Well, this featured on Ed's Wembley edition of Multiply. But it's a Rudimental song featuring Ed Sheeran, so yeah. So also got like, I think it's radio mix edit and Robin Schulz remix radio edit as well. Lay it on me, let my love in. Late 2015, the song, which I love a lot. And also the last one from the Multiply era is an underrated song. I heard the song earlier whilst I was walking home. Neckview Rio featuring Ed Sheeran right here. Such an underrated song. You got this French rapper, Neckview, just rapping like on the verses. Such an underrated collab song. Like Neckview Rio featuring Ed Sheeran. Also they got Neckview did a Sing remix as well, which I think only heard on French radio, which is amazing. Like, yeah, I can't even pronounce it as French. I think this is unofficial as well, but I just love it. Like, it's in my collection, my collab CD collection. And yeah, so let's go on to Dead Divide / number 6 / Before Equals era now. Let's go. First one from the 2017 onwards, I'd say. Taylor Swift Endgame featuring Ed Sheeran and Future. I wanna be an Endgame. I love Ed's verse as well because it talks about after the storm, something was born on the 4th of July. And Taylor says, I want to be your A-team now. Kind of references the A-Team by Ed Sheeran, I think. Endgame featuring Ed Sheeran and Future right there. I love this song a lot. Such a bop. Also, this is an underrated song as well. Lifting You featuring Ed Sheeran, which features on Nerd's album, or NRED. No One Ever Really Dies, which is pretty much Pharrell's band, Pharrell Williams' band. Executive producer Pharrell Williams on there. I love this song a lot. It's so underrated because it came out the exact same day as Eminem's album with River featuring Ed Sheeran. But this song is underrated because of that, I think. I'm not sure. Yes. No One Ever Really Dies. Oh, I went from the CD. Love it a lot. I'll be lifting you. Lifting You featuring Ed Sheeran by NRED. Next one is, of course, I just said it. Eminem, River featuring Ed Sheeran CD single. Love this a lot. I love this song as well. It's a single CD right here. I don't own Revival because I've got it on here. Or maybe I could own Revival one day, I'm not too sure. River featuring Ed Sheeran and colour. I don't want to pronounce. Yeah. But Eminem featuring Ed Sheeran right here. Single CD. I think this is pretty much one of my first ever single CDs with Shape of You and Castle on the Hill. And Perfects. Yeah, this is one of my first ever single CDs right here. Back in 2018, which I got it. Eminem featuring Ed Sheeran River single CD. Big Nasty's BDL Bipolar right here. Big Nasty, which Ed's on Hella High featuring Ed Sheeran. Hella High remix. And it features Ed's extended Razor rap as well. I'm using Jumpers for God Boys, with the folk, mom saying don't smoke, no, not listen, I got love and the ghost, no shows in the Gold Coast, people down in the same. Whereas that aren't mine trying to love in the compatible star sign. Sometimes I can't write, sometimes I can't write. Yeah. Ella High 2 featuring Ed Sheeran on this album right here by Big Nasty. Such a legend Big Nasty is. Andrea Bocelli C, which is got Amo Solanto Te featuring Ed Sheeran right here. Love it a lot. Amo Solanto Te featuring Ed Sheeran. Like, a story about this. I thought Ed only not produced co-wrote this song, but he actually featured on what? I was on holiday when I first heard this song. I'm like, this is amazing. Ed singing in Italian. Also, Ed also does sing in Italian from on Divide's Perfect Symphony, which I do have. Oh, well, I do have these from the Muff 6 collaborations projects. South of the Border featuring Come Here, Beautiful People, and then Cross Me, which is on number 6 collaborations projects. Aha, come on. Here we go. Well, this is Ed's pretty much, but here we go. Perfect featuring Andrea Bocelli, and Perfect featuring Beyonce right here, which I did do in the thumbnail, but we're talking about the other Ed albums, not other people's albums that Ed's collaborated on. But yeah, see Andrea Bocelli, Amo Solanto Te, featuring Ed Sheeran. And next is The Game, Born to Rap, right here. And also this album also features 2 Ed collabs as well. The first song, City of Sin, featuring Ed Sheeran and Roadside. The first song is City of Sin, featuring Ed Sheeran, and the last song off this album is Roadside, featuring Ed Sheeran as well. And The Game and Ed has also got an unreleased collab album as well, somewhere in the vault. Who knows if that will ever be released. I don't think I can focus in there, but yeah, City of Sin featuring Ed Sheeran and Roadside featuring Ed Sheeran. I cannot wait until the next 2 collabs on Red Taylor's version. Like, earlier we had Chris Moores' Difficult second album, The Game's Born to Rap, and now Taylor's Red version, which all features 2 Ed features on it, and I love it. Love it a lot. The next one is Stormzy's I think Ed's thing called Heavy is the Head by Stormzy right here, his second studio album right here. And it features Own It, of course, featuring Ed Sheeran and Burna Boy, which I love a lot. I don't think you can see that. Oh yeah, here we go. Own It featuring Burna Boy and Ed Sheeran. Brothers don't die, own it, and girl, you just own it. Because I think this is the first number one of 2020. The first number one of the entire decade, the 2020s. Which is massive, I think. Yeah, Heavy is the Head. Right here. Yes, by Stormzy. We've got 2 more collab albums to go now. We've got 2020's Music to Be Murdered By right here. One of the 2 Ed songs, which is on here, Those Kind of Nights, featuring Ed Sheeran, which is amazing. When Eminem dropped this album, I'm like, what? And then I saw the song credits. What? Those Kind of Nights featuring... I just flipped. Like, I actually had a feeling that Ed would be on a song with Eminem on the surprise release album. Those Kind of Nights featuring Ed Sheeran. Whoa, I almost slipped there. Don't want that to happen with Eminem, the greatest rapper of all time. Eminem, Marshall Mathers, Slim Shady, right here. Those Kind of Nights featuring Ed Sheeran. Damn girl with your sexy ass. Let me holler at you. You got the dope. It's one of those kind of nights. Love it. The 17th of January 2020 this came out. Yes, and I'll just own this one side day of it. Because of course it just features this. Yes. And the last collab album which came out earlier this year in February, Conflict of Interest by Guess. Which came out February of this year, which features 10,000 Tears featuring Ed Sheeran. Nights like these, I could shed 10,000 tears. Die for you, you say I don't care. Blind for you, you say I don't see. Yes, gets 10,000 Tears featuring Ed Sheeran right here, which I love a lot. I actually got this, oh, never seen this before. Ooh. First time me like, we'll use 10,000 Tears. Ooh, got some credits. There's 10,000 Tears there. Yes, mate. Just some credits there. I just love like the credits there. So yeah. Well, this was really... Ed Gets was on Ed's number 5 collaborations project with Drown Me Out, and then 10 years later, Ed features on Gets' Conflict of Interest with 10,000 Tears. Love it a lot. Love it. Love it a lot. And yeah, that's it for the CDs that Ed's collaborated on. I think I only need a few more to go now. Until I think what more, I don't know, mate. Yeah. So yeah, and if you guys enjoyed this video of me showing you guys my Ed CD on what albums Ed's collaborated on. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in another video. Peace.